what is the purpose of life? What are we all doing here? Like, is it just to work and die? Is it to try to survive? Is it to build a family? Is it to go to college? Like, what are we doing here? Like, do y'all not ever think about that? Like, why do I have to pay to live, bro? Like, why? At first, I thought it was just about doing what made you happy. And then I thought it was about living for your family. And then I thought it was about going to college, getting a good job and making money. Then I thought it was about religion. And then I found out it was about none of those things. I was so unfulfilled. Sex wasn't doing it. Alcohol wasn't doing it. Weed wasn't doing it. Shopping wasn't doing it. A man wasn't doing it. I was so unfulfilled. So you know what I did? I made a man my God. And when I did that, he showed me just how much of a human being he was. He showed me just how much of a man he was. That was my first mistake. Idolizing marriage, idolizing a relationship. You know why? Because I found myself at 19 years old. I was pregnant, I was going through divorce, and I was sleeping on my mother's floor, and I was crying out to God about what life was about. That if there was a God, if there was some type of higher power, I wanted to know who it was, and I wanted to know why I was here as a human being, and why did I exist? Why did you create me? Did you create me to struggle? Did you create me to be depressed? Did you create me to torment me? Like, why am I alive? And I remember being on my mother's floor, crying out to God, confused about life, seeing all of my counterparts graduate, and I was freaking going through a divorce, pregnant, sleeping on my mother's floor, broke, busted, and disgusted, and I had absolutely nothing. And I remember crying out to God, and I was telling him, like, if this is the reason why you created me, then you could just kill me now, because I don't want to continue to wake up and my life feels the same. Like, I'm waking up, I'm going to work, I'm taking care of a child, like, I don't have no friends, like, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no man, I don't have no plan, I'm confused with life, I'm stuck. Like, what is this about? I said, I want to quit. I want to give up. This is too hard. Why me? Why did you create me to be in poverty? Why did you create me to be broke? Like, why me? And then I just remember a still small voice saying to me, I'm sorry, not to you. Then I remember a still small voice saying to me, Destiny, I created you for my purpose. I created you so that you can be in relationship with me. I created you so that your life will bring me glory. I created you. But my purpose is because I have a purpose for your life, and my purpose for your life is for you to help other people understand that their purpose has life, and that I am their creator, and that I love them, and that I see them, and that you need to love them through me, and that they may see your good works and glorify me that's in heaven. And at that moment, I begin to have joy, I begin to have peace, and my life begin to have meaning. I had to find the Lord Jesus Christ in order for my life personally to have meaning. I don't know what your life means. Some people, they feel like their life is all about a man, or they feel like their life is all about their kids, or their life is all about their woman. But I'm telling you today that my life is nothing without Jesus. And the only reason why I'm still standing here today is because of Jesus. And it's because he created me. And it's because he loved me. He first loved me before I even knew of him. When I was foolish, when I was in my sin, he was thinking about me. He said, I knew you while you were in your mother's womb. So for somebody who's questioning their life today, you don't know why you're alive, you're broke, you're busted, you're disgusted, you're depressed, you're confused with your life, you don't know who you are, you're lost in your identity. I was once there too. And let me tell you, I know a man named Jesus, okay? I can introduce y'all, I can hook y'all up. He's real good at knowing you better than you know yourself. He's so good. He knows he knows the amount of hairs you got on your head. Did you know that? He knows every little thing about you. So if you want to find out why you exist, if you want to find out what's the purpose of life, I encourage you to seek God for yourself on your own timing. I encourage you to open up that Bible and to seek after Christ to figure out why you exist and why it is that you are alive. Stop trying to find your identity in jobs and people and places and things and men and in women, because they're going to fail you every single time. But the one true living God, the one who's not deaf and dumb, the one who can talk, the one who can move, the one who's big. He knows you, and he knows you by name. So if I were you, I would cry out to God the way that I did, so I can figure out who I am, whose I am, and why I am. And I promise you, you'll have your answer.